Yo, what's up, Bloggy Blog Time? Here I am at the voter precinct where I live, and I went in to vote, and I go in there and I give them my ID, which you're not really supposed to give ID in order to vote in this country. That would mean that you have to carry ID. So what they're saying there is that if you don't have ID, you can't vote, which is a crock of shit. Hold on while I put you in my little mount here. So I go in to do the right thing.
Back to you in living color.
I go in to vote. I go in there, and I give them my ID, which is BS. When I used to go vote, when I first started voting 20 years ago, when I voted for Ross Perot, you would just go in there and you say, who are you, and what's your address, and that's it, and they would give you a ballot. Now you go in there and they swipe your license like a credit card, and they give you a ballot receipt, and you take the ballot receipt to two ladies who have the ballots, and they ask you, are you Republican or Democrat? And I go, I'm neither one of those. So she says, let me look, and she says, oh, you're a Republican. I said, no, I'm not. She goes, well, that's what you're registered as. I said, according to who, I'm a Republican. She goes, well, that's what you registered as. Well, someone must have did that for me, because I would never register myself as a Republican or Democrat. So anyway, she hands me the ballot, and I go to the little voting booth, and she just puts it in a secrecy envelope. And I opened the ballot, and every candidate on the ballot was a Republican. I specifically went in there to vote for Adrian Wiley, independent candidate for governor. And his name's nowhere on this ballot. So I'm looking at it for 2 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? So I take the ballot back to the lady. I said, I said, there's only Republicans listed on this ballot. She goes, well, you're a registered Republican. I said, that means I can only vote for Republicans? She says, yeah. I said, well, I want to vote for Adrian Wiley. That's the whole reason I came in here today. And she says, well, Florida state law says that the primaries are closed to whatever party you're registered as. And I said, I'm sure a Republican or Democrat passed that law so that you can't vote for a third party. That's the whole how they fuck the whole system. You see, a person like me, they completely shut me out today. So I said, let me guess, so I can't vote today. No, you can't vote today, but in November you can come and vote for whoever you want. So now Adrian Wiley's not going to get my vote for the primary, which he desperately needs it, and he's not going to get it. So there you go. There's another scam the government's running. I'm also going to be posting this video. I just made a video at the house. I got this extortion letter from the state of Florida. They took a picture of my car, supposedly, and they're saying that I owe them a toll of $3.78. $2.50 of it was for administrative fee, which means they hired a bunch of fucking slackjaw pieces of shit bureaucrats to type up extortion letters. So they're going to charge me for that. The toll's not enough. Anyway, so in 1993, I believe is when the first time I voted for a president. I was 18 years old, and I voted for Ross Perot. And Ross Perot got 1 out of every 5 of the votes. He got 20% of the vote as a third-party candidate. This guy was in every debate on TV. He got 1 out of 5 of the votes, and he really scared the shit out of fucking Republicans and Democrats. So Republican and Democrats freaked the fuck out, and they got together and they took over the debates from the Women League of Voters. Used to run the debates. Now the debates are run by Republicans and Democrats, and they're run by CNN and ABC and NBC, who will not ever bring up the fact that there's a 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As a matter of fact, in 2013, not 2013, but 2008, there was 13 people on the ballot for a president. And if someone really thinks that Barack Obama was the best out of 13, I mean, I have a bridge I want to sell you. But he's the one who, the mainstream media, the prostitutes on ABC, NBC, and ABC, they pretended like he was the second coming of Christ. And everybody fell in love with him, and you know, he's a really cool guy, and he got the vote by a landslide, because of course they tell you who to vote for, and you dumbasses vote for him. So don't get me wrong, I was a dumbass at one point too, and I voted for George Bush back in 2000, either 2000 or 2004, and boy, what a mistake. And I learned my lesson since then. So please vote third party. Always vote third party. Always register as an independent. Don't ever affiliate yourself with Republicans and Democrats, because that tells you right there that you're a dumbass. I mean, if you claim to be a Republican or Democrat, you're just a dumbass, because those are the two parties that have fucked our country thus far, and they're not going to stop. Okay, just because you vote for the opposite party of what's in office now. So there you go, Bloggy Blog time. I went to vote today. I went to do the right thing, and of course, the state of Florida fucked me twice today. People don't think that the government directly affects you, and you can't do nothing about it, but you can. You just have to get up off your ass and go and do something about it. So there you go. And the ladies look shocked. These were old ladies. They had to be in their 60s and 70s, and they looked shocked that I would. Because I was like, I would never vote for a Republican or Democrat, and they looked shit like their eyes bugged out when I said that. It was pretty comical, actually. So there you go, Bloggy Blog time. Florida fucked me twice today. You know, all the states are pretty much the same for the most part. You know, some are better than others slightly, but overall, we've slided into a fucking police state, communist, socialist, anti-constitution, terrible place to live. You can't do anything without paid permission, and it's pretty soon you're not going to be able to drive on the roads without paid permission. And you'll see that on my blog about the toll blog. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. Give me some suggestions. All right, bye, thanks, bye, see ya.